Moving on to more local news, Minister of Education Bandula Gunawardena says that rural students have lost out on free education due to the inequality in distribution of resources. The minister made this observation during an event held yesterday.
Nearly 25% of schools under the purview of the ministry don't have even 10 students submitting applications for grade 1 admission. According to our statistics, there are only 56 schools that qualify as high quality schools. There are only 56 schools where parents even change their children's birth certificate to secure admission. Because of the inequality in the distribution of resources, students in rural areas don't get to enjoy the full benefits of free education. The event, which was held to commemorate the first phase of the national program to create 1,000 primary and 5,000 secondary schools, took place at the Sri Lanka Foundation Institute yesterday. Financial allocations were presented to 170 schools in the north, eastern and northwestern provinces at the event.
Well, a new train has been added to regular train services from today. The train will ply between Kaluthura and Fort Colombo. The train commenced services from the Kaluthura South railway station at 6:55 am today.
The train will stop at stations from Kaluthura South to Panadura and from there onwards at a few selected stations. A group including the Minister of Transport, Kumara Welgama, were present at the launch of the new train service.
ජනතාවට මම හිතන්නේ මතක හිටින්න දවසක්. මොකද අලුත්ම දුම්රියක් S11.
This is a day to remember because from today onward an S11 train will be travelling from Kaluthura to Colombo. If you board the train at 6:55 from Kaluthura, you can make it to Fort or Maradana within an hour. I think this train will be very useful for people who commute in the morning. The railway control room said that the train would make its return journey to Kaluthura at 4:10 in the evening.
Well, the petition filed by former Army Commander Sarat Fonseca in the Court of Appeal challenging the verdict of the first court-martial, which stripped him of his rank and pension, was taken up in court today. Now, the petition was taken up before a two-member bench comprising of Justices Rohini Marasinghe and Deepali Vijayasundara. Representing the former Army Commander in court today, President's Counsel Romesh De Silva said an appeal had been made that the petition be taken up before a three-member bench. He added that he needed to make submissions to court in this regard. Representing the respondents and the Attorney General in court today, Deputy Solicitor General Sanjay Rajaratnam said that the petition was taken up today in order to determine its future course. Court announced that hearings of the petition would be taken up again on the 20th of November at 1:30 p.m. Well, in more local news, the Health Ministry says that a feasibility study has been initiated to look into the possibility of spraying the BTI bacteria from air to prevent the spread of dengue. Secretary to the Ministry of Health, Dr. Nihal Jatilaka, said that the bacteria will be sprayed in areas where dengue had spread the most in Colombo and its suburbs. Now, he added that the assistance of the Air Force will be sought for this purpose. He noted that the ministry hopes to use a bacteria made locally and the bacteria imported from Cuba for this purpose. Dr. Nihal Jatilaka went on to know that measures have been taken to prepare the equipment required for this purpose. The Kurunegala police have commenced investigations into an incident where a group of students from Maspota Mahavidyalaya in Kurunegala are suspected to have developed an allergic reaction to vitamin A tablets given by the school. Now, the reaction has caused 27 students of the school to suffer from faintness and vomiting.
The monthly medical clinic is organized in a school together with the Department of Health and the Department of Education in accordance with the government circular. A group of 3 doctors and 2 public health inspectors had visited the Maspota Mahavidyalaya and handed out vitamin A tablets to 200 students. 15 male students and 12 female students between the ages of 8 and 12 have been admitted to the Kurunegala Teaching Hospital.
Well, now in sports news, Indian cricketer Sachin Tendulkar was conferred the Order of Australia medal at a ceremony yesterday for his achievements and contribution to international cricket and for promoting bilateral ties between the two countries.
The batsmen have been nominated for the Order of Australia, an honour rarely conferred on non-Australians, by Prime Minister Julia Gillard during her recent visit of New Delhi. On receiving the award and a cricket stump painted by an Aboriginal artist from Australia's Minister for Arts and Regional Australia, Simon Crean, the 39-year-old, hinted that he may yet play in Australia again. Now in the twilight of his career, Tendulkar is the leading run scorer and century maker in both Test and One-Day international cricket, and ran up his 100th international century earlier this year in an Asia Cup match against Bangladesh.
Well, that brings an end to lunchtime news here on MTV Sports. I'm Shahan Jarangpati, and have a pleasant day ahead of you.